Yeah, buddy. Put down our else. Come on. Caught on the new grumpy fish, orange. Hey guys, so this is the new grumpy fish lure. I just thought I'd take a few minutes to show you how we rig this little puppy. There's actually 4 different parts to it. So as you can see, we've got a head, sitting down there, a head, the lure skirt, and the lure skirt has got two tails on it. So you've got a curly tail and a straight tail. The straight tail's for when you're going real slow, drifting probably pretty much like I am right now at about a half a knot or less, and the curly tail really comes alive when you're drifting faster at more than 1 knot. And then we've got this new little device that hasn't really been seen before in the New Zealand market, so we're calling these the dinner bells. So there's a little rattle in there. Don't know if you can hear that on the GoPro or not, but so you've got sound and vibration going on when you choose to put those dinner bells on. And then obviously the hooks, and they've got the hook flies on them as well, and I'll tell you about why they're there in a minute. Normally I run out about 2 meters of fluorocarbon, 20 pound or 30 pound fluorocarbon trace, tied off to my braid main line, and then I'm threading that through the head of the lure first up, and then through the lure skirt. Doesn't matter too much which way you go through the lure skirt. I tend to like to go for this nice little rounded end first. So through the lure skirt, and then you can put the dinner bells on if you choose to. And obviously there'll be some days when the fish are really attacking aggressively, and those dinner bells will bring them in from further with that noise and vibration. So dinner bells go on, and then you're tying the hook on, tying to that ring, stainless steel ring there for the hooks. Now the reason why I put the dinner bells on after the lure skirt is that they're a really nice soft rubber there, so that's got a good cushioning effect to protect your knot which you're tying here at the hook end of things. I always tend to go for the uni knot, and 7 twists. Don't know why, it's just always good to keep it consistent. Really good knot, and as it's called, the uni or universal knot, really good knot for just about anything. Tying that off, a little bit of lubricant on it because some fluorocarbon likes to be lubricated when it's being tied off. Stops it from bruising and damaging. Now the other thing that we've done with the grumpy fish is we've actually put, as you can see there, hook flies on the hooks. Obviously they're UV reflectant, and that's one of the attractants there. But the other reason for putting the hook flies on the hooks is because when we're drifting, you'll see from the underwater footage that the lure skirts will be almost horizontal. And if you look at underwater video, if you want to do your own videoing of the different sliders on the market, you'll find with the others, the hooks tend to hang straight down because they're heavy, whereas the skirt is almost buoyancy neutral. So what we want is to increase the drag on those hooks so that they will actually catch up and go horizontal as well. And that's what the hook flies are about. They're actually increasing the drag on the hooks. The hooks are almost horizontal. The hooks are up on the skirt, which is exactly where we want them, so that you're increasing the chance of hookup. Because when we've been videoing fish underwater, fish attacking our lures, they're actually coming up, and very often they're running their mouth along that lure skirt. They're trying to work out, they haven't got hands, they're trying to work out what that is, and that's where you want the hooks to be, right up on the skirt, so as they run their mouth along it, they're getting hooked up too. On the underside of this lure, it's got a little square hole, and that square hole is the perfect size for your fish attractant gel to fit in. Give it a good squeeze, and you'll see the gel start to come out this back hole here, a little bleed hole on the back, and you can fill that whole cavity up. That's our fish attractant dispenser. You can fill it up with Secret Sauce or Procure gel, and it takes about a half an hour for it to bleed out that back hole and creates a scent trail all the way. So there you have it. The grumpy fish has now got scent, taste, it's got sound because it's got the dinner bells on it, and you've got the sight, the UV, high UV reflectant colours on the paint, and you've also got obviously the flashing light going in there as well. These grumpy fish lures are absolutely deadly. Let's go and catch some fish. Another good fish coming in. Not massive, but will do the trick for tea, that's for sure. Another one for the grumpy fish. A real pale coloured fish too. Right, what have we got here? This guy had quite a bit of boogie for his size, isn't it? That makes it. He's a keeper for sure. Basically, whichever lure I'm fishing actively is the one that's catching the fish right now. I've got two lures down. As soon as I pick up the rod and start to work one, boom, I get a fish on it. Pick up the rod, start to work the other, boom, I get a fish on that one. Oh no, oh yeah. A nice snaps, eh? Yeah. Complain about that. Another snapper on the black mamba. Coming home for dinner. Can't complain. Bring you around in the sunlight. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Just drop them to the bottom like you would with another slider. And then I often like to wait on the bottom just for a few seconds. I reckon if a fish has followed it down, he's looking to see is it really dead. And then I just give it a gentle lift, let it waft a bit. Trying to work my way through a few different patterns really. I kind of waft the lure slowly really close to the bottom at first. And if that's not doing the goods, then I'll start to just put a little bit of action on it, maybe a half a turn and then a little bit of a jiggle. Just got a little bite then. Another half a turn, a bit of a jiggle on it. Getting those dinner bells do their work as well because they're rattling it. Another bite there. Just giving little, well, quarter turns even. A little rattle after each one. There we go. More bites. So once I've got it about 5 or 10 metres off the bottom, then I'll drop it back down again. And repeat the cycle. There we go. Not massive, but fun little strike anyway. So that one was on the black mamba lure, but he's only, well, he's legal, he's 35 centimetres. We got plenty, so go back and get bigger, buddy.